basket. And let me move out of the way those mini beignets. And bear with me, you can see the beautiful picture over here. So this is an incredibly elegant item. It's imported from Europe. So you can see that this is, again, like as authentic as my French accent or Marine's accent, as a matter of fact. And what makes those incredibly unique, let me turn them around, is that we are, think about the regular Danish that you would buy at a bakery or at a supermarket. Ours are like the Porsche of Danishes because we're using an ingredient, a secret ingredient that is called the Quark cheese. And I don't know if you've heard of Quark cheese. It's a specialty from, like eastern side of France. And what it is this incredible, like white, creamy, very mild cheese that is actually good for you as well. But it's the creaminess that makes it so unique. So you can see over here, we have a fruit filling on the bottom. We have a very flaky dough that is a very artisanal recipe. And then we have the big piece of quark that is coming across here. And then we have the lattice covering it on top, which is exceptional. So let me tell you what you're getting. And let me try to move this so you can see the product maybe a little bit more. You are getting a choice of 12 strawberry quark baskets. You can see over here. Or you can choose 12 of our apricot quark basket. Or you can have a combo of 6 of the strawberry, 6 of the apricot. You're getting those imported unique pastries for $65.25. They're very large. They're 4.5 ounce. And it's 4 easy payment of $14.83. So again, something that you would not find anywhere else in the US. We are the only one bringing that. And what a topic of conversation. If you have your family, if you have your friends, if you want to make it as a gift, again, Marine, can you show the box for the gifting? Because I think it's a very pretty box that we have on the inside.
This is the box.
Beautiful
the
box. We love pink. I think you have noticed that we love pink. And so we feel Mother's Day is around the corner again and Easter. And so why not, right? Like, why not? Like, food is the language of love in France. And so we're all about love. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're bringing pastries that we hope will bring you a smile and that will warm up your heart. That's really what we're trying to do. So let me tell you what a quark is again. It's this amazing flaky butter pastry, a lot of butter. So it has a tiny crisp. It's still soft on the bottom, but you have the crisp of the lattice basket on top. We put a very homemade fresh fruit filling. This one is strawberry. I will show you the inside in a second. And then we put a piece of this creamy quark cheese, which is our secret ingredient. And it's incredibly moist. That's the key point. It's very, very moist, very mild. And when you warm it up, it just melts in your mouth with the crunchiness of the dough and the tanginess of the fruit. It's heaven. So let me start talking about the strawberry quark, which is our first item over here. I feel like this is the perfect item for the spring, for summer that's around the corner. And basically, it's a homemade filling with fresh strawberries. So again, these are French imported pastries made with homegrown fruits. Homegrown, it's not really homegrown, but the quark cheese is coming from France. Very unique. And you can see it has a very generous filling. I don't know if you can see here, but the layer of the strawberry, very tangy, but sweet, smooth. And then you have this creamy, hot cheese on top that's kind of melted. And, these are best served warmed up, by the way. So what I would want you to do when you receive those pastry, they're going to be cold. You put them in the freezer, and when you're ready to eat them, turn your oven at 350 and bake them for about 10 minutes. I would recommend that you let out the pastry thaw out a little bit so that the cheese has time to thaw out, and then just bake them and they're ready to go. Better to enjoy those hot. Microwave is okay, but I still think you're missing on the flakiness and on the crispiness of the pastry. So do that only if you're running out of the door. But otherwise, just do like the French. Take your time, enjoy. Little cup of coffee. Have this moment with this pastry that's imported from France and enjoy every single bite. It's a treat. So, Marine, do you want to share a little bit about the apricot? Because we talk about the strawberry a lot and it tends to be a very popular flavor, but the apricot is our favorite. So why don't you share a little bit about the apricot?
Absolutely. So the apricot it's actually so rare to see anything with apricot filling. And
Yes,
so when we decided to bring a little bit of a twist with, because this is kind of what we're trying to do here with KRMA, the apricot came as an evidence to us. And when we tasted it the first time, I think we were all in agreement. This was so unique and so elegant and so smooth, slightly sweet, but not too sweet, and just like a very, very unique and delicate filling for a pastry. It mixes with the quark cheese so well, and it just makes
perfectly.
for, like you described it, crunchy on the outside, very smooth and creamy on the inside, with just a little hint of sweetness from the apricot. It's incredible.
Yes, and Marine, by the way, the combos are flying out of the door. The apricot is also the most popular flavor. So it's funny,
Mhm.
I know everybody gravitates more like towards red, like the berries, but today the apricot is really popular. I really encourage you guys to keep doing the combo because you get to try both. I think they're both wonderful flavors. So that's great. You can choose whatever fits your mood the best. And again, I think that the selection of fruit is so perfect for Easter or for Mother's Day. Can you imagine like having a little bit of the strawberry with your coffee on Mother's Day and share that with your family? I think that is exceptional. And the apricot is something that, like you mentioned, Maureen, nobody would really like expect that sweetness and that like perfect
Yes.
combination. And that's something that is really, again, like it blew our mind, and it's very hard to stop once you start this. Let me mention how big those are, by the way, because this is a very, very like generous amount. It's a big, not only it's big, but how beautiful and elegant. Can you imagine like dressing up your table, whether it's Easter, Mother's Day, or any like particular event? And can you imagine the labor of love that it is to be able to create those beautiful pastries? And I can tell you, like the pricing, if you were to, first of all, you cannot find it here. Only we brought this on QVC. But can you imagine how much you would pay at a French bakery for that? You don't even have to go to France to have these. And it's very same thing as the beignet. The smell is incredible. It will seem as if you were in a French bakery on the left bank of Paris, and it will smell like heaven in your house. So that's part of the feeling, right? The love feeling is not you're eating with your eyes. It's very pretty. You're, eating with the smell, and then the flavor just hits your brain, and it's like it's an incredible experience. So let me kind of like tell you again what you're getting. You're gonna get 12 of those fabulous pastries. You have a choice of the strawberry quark basket, a choice of the apricot quark basket, or you can do a combo, which is 6 of each, the strawberry and the apricot, and you're getting that for $65.25 or 4 easy payment of $14.83. I'm telling you, this can be really the next item that you cannot live without. So I would really recommend that you move on it because the combos are very popular. Look how pretty this is. So Marine, what was your first time, like the first time you tried this? I know a lot of our family and friends are like, oh my God, we never tried anything like that. They're shocked. In fact, some people that we know on QVC are like, this is the best thing. What was your own experience, and what made you want us to bring that to the market?
Well, so my first experience was actually with the strawberry. And like we talked about earlier, it was just this incredible mix of crispy and sweetness and delicate. But before I even got to try it, I think what you mentioned, you eat with your eyes. And just the look of it, I had never seen anything like this. And the same thing happened with my family when I first brought it to Christmas. It was, everybody looked at it and said, well, what is this? Tell us more. And then I started explaining has quark, and everybody was asking, well, what is quark? And it's a great conversation. And then when people take the first bite, I think it speaks for itself. Right?
It's the creaminess for me, Marine. It's the quark is so creamy. It's just like the creaminess with the mix of the fruit and this being warmed in the oven. So let me repeat, you want to warm this up for 8 to 10 minutes at 350. So you will see that cheese becoming like really soft and creamy, and the fruit oozing out because we have a very generous amount of fruit inside. And then the flakiness of the dough, which is a butter dough, and then you see the elegance. So France is really known for elegant simplicity. That's usually what we say. So we like to have recipes that are done by our grandmothers. We like to have things that are very like delicate and intricate, and you can certainly see that on the shape of our product and our lattice. So this is literally something that your grandma would have, made at home. I know that, we love cooking in France. We like baking. And so for us, it just kind of like brought us back to childhood. We have, France is known for its cheese and it's known for its pastry. So you're getting like the French cheese and the French pastry together with the sweet fruits, because something about the French soil, I don't know what it is, the fruits are sweeter. I promise you, it's not my imagination. Something about it. So you have these very fresh, like sweet fruits and the creaminess of that cheese, and it's incredible. So let me just repeat. I think we're going to wrap up. So I just want to tell you the item number again. It's M81386. You can choose 12 of our quarks with strawberries, or a choice of 12 with the apricot quark basket, or you can do 6 and 6 for $65.25, for easy payment of $14.83. Again, I recommend you get it. Perfect for Easter, like everything we're going to show today. Perfect for Mother's Day. And this is something that you don't have to have an occasion to treat yourself. Remember, it's all about experiencing love, peace, and having these little moments in life. And this is a perfect product for it. So let's move on to the next product that we have, because this is a fun show and we're going to bring more surprise. We're very excited. The next one is another product that we fell in love with. So I'm very excited. Let's just change the setup really well. We're going to discuss